over to the side and stop!
There are times in life when you need a bit of help, and technology is nowadays the thing that you turn to when you need that help. There are gadgets for just about everything in the world right now, and that's what makes finding the right gadget for you so much fun. Because even if you don't think about needing a gadget for a certain something, you can happen into something that'll make your life easier overall. So with that being said, allow us to show you 10 ingenious gadgets that will make your life easier. Be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Number 10. ZenWork Pod Office. This one's a bit expensive, we'll admit, but it'll be worth it if you can afford it. As the pandemic has shown us, while working from home is fine and very doable for various professions, there are limits to it in terms of sanity, especially if your house is full of people and distractions. Enter the ZenWork Pod House. This mini office unit could be put outside in a backyard or a garden and works as a perfect little workspace for you to do your job, and without being distracted by what's happening in your home. It's big enough to have comfort while also letting you look outside to see the outside world and thus not feel as trapped as you likely would feel in your own home. For just $5,400, this mini office can be yours. Number 9. Cell phone. And now for something a bit more obvious, but it needs to be said regardless. In today's world, just about everyone has a cell phone, and while that is scary in its own right, there's a reason that people try and get one as soon as possible. They're dang useful. Obviously, since they are a phone, you can use them to call people. Plus, since it's digital, you can store as many phone numbers in there as you want, so you'll never have to worry about memorizing them. But what really makes a cell phone a gadget that you can make your life easier is that it can be loaded up with apps to do just about anything you want. Want to check the weather forecast? There's an app for that. Get the latest news? There's an app for that. Relax with a simple game to take your mind off of things? Yep, there are thousands of apps for that. And that's just the tip of the iceberg in many ways, and cell phones continue to grow and advance and get new features with every single year that passes by. The point is, while the cell phone has been blasted over the years, and for good reason, there's little doubt that life did get a bit simpler with it advancing like it did. Number 8. Nest Protect Smart Smoke Detector. We know what you're likely thinking right now. Why would I want a new smoke detector? Well, that's because smoke detectors as a whole are necessary, but also annoying. When they go off, they make a lot of near-deafening beeping sounds. Plus, once they get set off, even if it's a false alarm, they are really hard to turn off because you have to press a button on them, and depending on where you put the smoke alarm, that can be a hard button to reach. So, enter the Nest Protect Smart Smoke Detector, which is an advanced smoke detector that not only doesn't beep at you, but it speaks to you when smoke reaches it to alert you to the danger. The best part, though, is that the detector connects to an app on your phone, so once it goes off, you can turn it off by just pressing a command on your phone. Simple, effective, useful, and not as annoying. Number 7. Smart Lock. The keys that you have on you usually tie yourself to various devices like your car, your front and back locks on your home, and more. But sometimes, carrying around a lot of keys on a keychain can just be a hassle. So, in this technology-driven age, why not get something like a smart lock? A smart lock is just what it sounds like. It's a device that is electronic, and instead of keys, it has a keypad that you can enter a code to unlock, or you can use an app to unlock it as you approach the door, thus ensuring no one watching you will see the combination. The best part is that for people who visit your house sometimes while you're away, like a babysitter or a neighbor watching over your home, you can assign temporary codes for them to get in, and then erase them when they're done, so they won't get tempted to come back for not nice reasons. Not everyone will want this, but when it comes right down to it, if you want to make things easier, ditch the keys and get a smart lock. Number 6. Harmony Home Hub. In the world we live in right now, there is no doubt that we love entertainment, almost to a fault. We have so many gadgets and doodads from our home that sometimes it's easy to forget what remote does what. And if you have a universal remote, that can cause problems as well. Which is why you need something like the Harmony Home Hub to help you get through the confusion and just watch your programming. To put it simply, this is indeed a hub that'll allow you to go and control all of your electronic devices in your living room just by pressing some buttons on your phone. Whether it's your TV, DVD player, surround sound system, and so on, this hub will let you harness its power with no issues. Pretty useful, wouldn't you say? Number 5. Garage Door App. Nope, we're not done with the apps yet, and this one is honestly a no-brainer, because we bet that many of you out there right now are ones that have an old-school remote control of sorts to open your garage door, if you have one, that is. And that's fine. They work, they get the job done, and they're hard to break and lose. But if you want to make your life easier, why not just get an app to open the door for you? Yeah, there are apps that let you open the garage door when you're home, so you never have to check that clicker in your car or purse or whatever again. Now, you might be thinking, but that'll only save me a few seconds at best. And that may be true, but that's still a few seconds that are precious and able to help you out in the long run. Number 4, Roomba. As humans, we're naturally messy, almost to a fault. But just as badly, we don't like to clean up. So having something like a Roomba, or other version of a robot vacuum, is a handy thing to have. And why not? It'll go around the room while you relax and do other things, and it'll clean up the area without banging into walls. And when it's done, you can easily observe what it's cleaned up to make sure you didn't lose anything valuable. They even work on a timer in some versions, so they will go and clean up at a specific time of the day, every day. Number 3, Smart Motion Sensor Lights. Imagine this. It's night, you need to get up for whatever reason, but you don't want to fumble around with the lights or get blinded by the brightness of them. What do? You get Smart Motion Sensor Lights. These are sensors that you can place around your home, and when they activate, they'll turn on the lights for a set period of time and at a certain brightness. So if you just want a little bit of light to get you through the night task before going back to bed, this is the item for you. Number 2, Rachio 3 Smart Sprinkler Controller. Whether it's your garden or your lawn, you need to make sure you water the outside of your house so it looks clean and maintained. And obviously, if you're trying to do flower gardens, water helps. The Rachio 3 Smart Sprinkler Controller, however, is a device that can help you water the plants via your natural sprinkler system without you racing out to go do them early in the morning or late in the afternoon. You can have it activated by your smart device like a phone or an Alexa. Or, if you think that's not good enough, you can start a timer and do it daily for you. Whichever way you do it, it's a great item to have to ensure your lawn is properly watered. Number 1, Portable Phone Battery Pack. Let's be honest here. Having a low battery can be a literal killer when you use your phone a lot. Therefore, a gadget you should absolutely have is a portable battery pack that you can put on or next to your phone in order to charge it. They're honestly really cheap and are a perfect way to store up charge for your phone from its low levels so you can continue to use them. Plus, some of them are very innovative, including some that don't need to be plugged into an outlet or just charge your phone by simply being in contact with them. So what do you think? What do you think of this look at the gadgets that you can go and get that'll definitely make your life easier? Are you surprised by the gadgets that have been shown and how they can really go and make your life easier in certain ways? Do you think that one of these gadgets is indeed something you'd want to go and get for yourself or maybe gift to someone else? Let us know in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe, and we'll see you next time on the channel.